きと知れ。
There we go.
And now we are both live and can be heard on YouTube and of course on Twitch. And before we comment anything, I do want to give a shout out to Virgo. He commented right before the stream began. And Virgo, have a great day at work, my friend. Thank you for at least stopping by, man. Thank you. And with all of that said, you know what, Jack, I'm gonna start off just a little bit more calm because it's been a hard day at work of me literally scrubbing walls all day.
Oof.
So just calm, relax, and just enjoy the breeze, enjoy the feng shui. I don't think I'm using that word right, but you get the idea. Just calm, relax, and try to ignore the ringing in my ear.
And apparently try to look through a magazine of Latino women.
So there is a reason for that. There is a small reason for the title, which, by the way, we're episode 124 of the JAC Show. I'm the generally beautiful and moronic hack.
And I am now the maidenless Jack.
And, oh.
That was given to me by not Virgo, Johnny. I don't know what brought him to call me maidenless again, but yep, it just made me maidenless again.
I must have done something wrong. Don't worry, you can get one back. Just, you know, I don't know enough about Odin Ring, so I'm just gonna stop there. But actually, there is a reason for the title. So, Jack. So, first off, for those who don't know Spanish, no, I am not calling Latinas delicious.
To me, it still sounds like that.
It does, but that is not the translation. Johnny Cage, welcome, Johnny. He says, I feel like would almost be better if there wasn't a reason for the title. Technically, there isn't, but it was one of those things where like it's inspiration. Inspiration comes to me, and I go, "That's the title of the episode." Just like when I said, "Bring me the head of Jack the Baptist." It's inspiration. Inspiration. I look at that cat poster every day. But there's a simple reason, Jack. Remember we went to that Korean restaurant last week?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, it turns out there's a restaurant with the exact same name on the same street.
Oh. Huh.
And it's called Delicias Latinas restaurant. And I had to do a double take. I look at it because, of course, I think other people, I read it as Delicious Latinas restaurant. I'm like, wait, what?
To be fair, it's not delicious.
Exactly.
It's actually called delicates.
Yeah,
not delicate as in like being gentle with something, but delicates as in like you're talking about food.
Or
so it translates to Latinas delicates.
Yeah.
Which still also sounds weird.
Yeah, or if you want to be with a literal translation, it's delightful Latinas restaurant. Don't you want to go to a restaurant full of delightful Latinas, Jack?
Yep, I would.
Well, but that's a trick. Not ones exist. At least not.
Oh no,
at least not in this country and in this century. Maybe.
Not with that attitude, I'll make one.
No,
I'll be the next whatever that guy is from Playboy, the creator.
Hugh Hefner.
Yeah, I'll be the next one.
So now, does that mean that you're gonna bunch about a young woman to your house and then just film them every day doing absolute BS and thinking like, "Oh
Exactly.
my god, I'm living the." Actually, I remember seeing a few episodes of that show. I remember, and I remember this one particular moment. If you don't know what show I'm talking about, it was on a great only in America channel called E Entertainment, which is literally just a channel all about celebrities and pop culture, which doesn't narrow it down, but that's essentially what it is. I'm sure it's still going on today. Johnny Cage says, "Damn, so give her sister some credit."
Exactly. I find your lack of faith disturbing.
You seen Mexican women, Jack?
I have.
Then you know. No,
No, the good type. You always see the you see the bad ones.
or maybe I look out for the bad.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's probably definitely it. I'll look out for the bad ones, just like Johnny Cage does on a Saturday night. But I was it's made me think back to just a random. It's one of those things that it doesn't. It's a weird memory. You ever had those memory jacks of things if you watched and for some reason it just sticks with you, even though it itself is not that interesting, or you might even forget where it is, but you remember exactly what you saw, or maybe that's just a
Mm,
me thing.
wait. I got confused. Say it again?
Okay, you ever had those memories where it's
Uh-huh.
it's very random. It's not
Uh-huh.
associated with any important part of your life, but it's just something that just stuck into your brain for the years to come. And even though there's nothing to it, it's just something that you remember.
I would say no, but apparently it would be any conversation with you that you mentioned something, and then when I proceed to reiterate it, you're like, I never said that.
Well, here's one I remember, and I'll go quickly because it's nothing that interesting. I remember just an episode of, I think that's called The Girls Next Door, which is about those three ladies living in the Playboy Mansion, that reality TV. And I remember just this one specific episode where they went scuba diving.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing: you might think the obvious of them going underwater, so you think you're like, oh, cute swimwear. But no, that's not what I remember. What I vividly remember is during an interview portion where they were asked to explain what the acronym for scuba means, and literally the ditzy one got it out of all three of them, which is saying a lot. Like they're all pretty, somewhat dumb blondes, and the dumbest blonde got it.
I mean, hell, I don't. I forgot what it meant, and I keep looking it up, but I always forget.
I think it's something like how was it? Um, sub sub. I think no sub something. Dang it, I forget it too. So right now that ditzy blonde, who's definitely a lot more successful
The
than
only
I
I
am,
wonder, the only one
figure
that
it out.
I know, the only one I know is like the U, which is literally underwater. Because, and the only reason why I know that one is
Okay,
because
I know A is apparatus. I know A is apparatus. I know that for sure.
I know because like the I sometimes use the every now and then whenever I do want to look up scuba, I'll be like, oh, and it's usually to fight over the word if GIF is GIF or GIF,
Oh dear
and
lord.
people always do the whole, oh yeah, but it's not this or that. I'm like, okay, so you're saying it's graphics interface system, like or interface, whatever. Like, okay, then
Eh,
this means that scuba is not scuba, it's scuba because underwater it has a sound to it. It's scuba.
Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. There you go.
That's the what.
Had to
So
Google.
yeah,
Had to Google
remember
it.
everyone with
But
the GIF people. You can't say scuba. It's scuba.
Just call it a gift so you can annoy people like Jack. Any case.
I mean, hey, it's the creator. The creator said so, so I'm gonna go with whatever he said.
Yeah, and Smash is supposed to be played for fun. But look what happened.
Yeah, that's why we can't let people have free will.
I
We
mean,
need to
according
take away God's gift of free will.
according to certain philosophies, we never had it to begin with. If you want to go down that rabbit hole, what?
I'm gonna be Plankton. I'm gonna put buckets on everyone's heads, and they're gonna be yelling, "All hail Jack! All hail Jack!"
Well, at least at least I have the power of rock and roll by my side.
And you'll be free.
Johnny K says, if you're telling me you say Jeff, I'm gonna just leave in sadness and go to sleep.
Yeah, you go back to your GIF and go just underwater in your scuba.
Oh man, a little. Nothing like
No.
Oh no. Let me finish.
Johnny, this time you're maidenless for saying GIF. Nah, you can't throw that on me. We're gonna have a fight here. It's gonna be like
yeah, fight. It's only fair if it's gonna involve King of Fighters. That's the only way it's gonna make this fair.
All right, let me buy it right now.
No, not 15, because Johnny can't play 15. You gotta play one that he's familiar with, like some obscure one, like 2002.
Here's the thing. We're both not familiar with 15, so it's an even fight.
No, he doesn't. No, he wants the home advantage. No, he wants to go down to Brazil, go to and find like an old Neo Geo arcade machine, and that's how you'll duke it out in King of Fighters. Some busted Neo Geo machine at like some corner store that still works. Which
He's on it, like the screen goes black.
Which reminds me of the time when I was in Puerto Rico, and we were in like this. My family and I, we were in this very low tier restaurant that's near a port. I think that's the best way to describe it. And just out of nowhere, I saw a I think it was Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter cabinet, and of course I was so overjoyed. It was like finding gold because it's so rare to find any type of Capcom fighting machine out in the wild. And I go to it and guess what?
What?
Again, the two of the punch buttons didn't work. The stick was jittery as all heck. I still put those quarters in, or was it quarters? Yeah, it was quarters, and I still try to play. But man, was like, yep, this is an old machine. No, barely anything works. But hey, it's here. Johnny Case, it is not fair if it involves King of Fighters. I like to flirt with this space, and that's not even a side comment. It's just factually true. You see, if you go one with Johnny Cage, you have the 50% chance of winning. But his chances raised to, dang it. You know the Scott Steiner line. Johnny Cage knows I'm commenting. It's hard to memorize that entire promo. Trust Scott Steiner to do that.
His problem is that I did bring Kurt Angle to the mix, and my side.
Because Kurt Angle knows. He's not one to mess with me.
He knows the true word is GIF.
Well, to him, it doesn't matter because English is not his first language. There you go. Oh, speaking of meaningless debates and not meaningless terms, but meaningless debates over terms.
Mm-hmm.
So I worked today. I want to share this because I can't believe that. I still can't believe this kind of mindset is still prevalent. Because it's two things. It's telling me two things. Number one, when it comes to people talking about anime, Mando is ironic. I just feel so out of place. Not because I don't know what they're talking about. It's the fact that it's one of those things where like I know what you're talking about, and nothing about it interests me in the slightest. So that's the first one. And for the second one, Johnny Case says, "You see, the alphabet don't lie, and it spells disaster for you." Now the second thing here. So Jack, do you remember those debates about what is considered a quote unquote anime?
Yeah.
Right. So I never thought I would hear something like that in this day and age, because at least in my mind, it's pure clear cut and dry as day. An anime is animation produced in Japan. Agree or
Yeah.
disagree?
Yeah, I agree.
It doesn't even matter. It's a fact. That's literally what it is. So,
Well, unless if you go over there, they'll say that anything's an anime.
but it's an umbrella term just to mean animation in Japan. While over here, it's an umbrella term to mean animation specifically from that region. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. See, not that hard. But it comes one of my coworkers,
Oh boy.
and and no and I'll say this. Not a bad guy at all, hard worker, so forth. So, but it's one of those things that just really like caught me off guard, and thinking to myself, really? And I was trying to even see maybe he was just joking, but I couldn't sense a hint of either sarcasm, or even irony.
Mm-hmm.
So so I think she was playing some music. She mentioned about excited for an anime, and here's already the tricky thing about what anime he was excited for to see. You want to know what that anime was?
What?
It was Ruby from Rooster Teeth.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
No,
Yeah.
and he asked if I ever seen it. I was like, go, no, I know about it, but I have no idea what it is, and have little interest in it. Of course, that my disinterest instigates him to talk more about it, and me not knowing whatever the heck he's saying. As far as I know, Rooster Teeth is the home of Red versus Blue, and that's literally it. I do not care for any of their other content. And you know what? For like the first 5, maybe 6 seasons of Red versus Blue, not even anything after that, I just yeah. Johnny Case, this is why I work from home. People are stupid. Oh, it gets better. It gets better. So that and bad because Ruby is very much anime inspired in many ways. So I figured that's what he meant. And then he's kind of a conversation. He's asking me if what animes have I seen, and I was trying to think, and I passively mentions like I was a kid. I did see DBZ and Yu-Gi-Oh, but I told him, but I watched those not knowing what anime was. Just trying to give conversation. He then
Mm-hmm.
stops me after I said Yu-Gi-Oh, and he tells me with a straight face, Yu-Gi-Oh is an anime. I go,
Almost smack a bitch.
I'm like,
Tell me
sorry.
his address. Let's dox him. I'm gonna find him.
And I go, I'm sorry, what? He tells me Yu-Gi-Oh is a cartoon.
No.
I'm like, wait, what? Well, and I was trying to tell him, but Yu-Gi-Oh is made in Japan. It's animation from Japan. And his argument, again, I'm trying so hard to see if he's just joking with me or being sincere. It was hard to tell. His argument was why Yu-Gi-Oh wasn't considered anime was of all things. You ready? You know what was his argument that Yu-Gi-Oh wasn't a anime and it was a cartoon?
It was a card game?
No, not even that.
Okay, I thought it was something that.
It's because it was intended for a younger audience.
That makes no sense.
I thought so too. I had to think about like, wait, what? I was like, so it's and then that
The
was his
only
thing.
okay, the only reason why he would consider it like for younger audience or for like, yeah, for children because they have the 4 kids version which is censored to hell where they literally made up the concept of the shadow realm.
Which, in many ways, is actually a lot more scarier than just dying.
Yeah, but like if you like
But
seriously
yeah,
the
yeah,
original one you had Yami Yugi literally strapped to a wall almost getting his legs and arms chopped off by a saw blade.
I still recall that one duel that with that possessed Joey and with Yugi. how each time the life point is closer and closer to them literally drowning. So yeah. Now he tells you this, and I'm going in my head. I'm just a million things are going pop in my mind, and essentially in his mind, an anime is animation meant for like people 18, no, not even 18, 16 and older. And I'm thinking, and I was asking myself, but but I was like, and I wanted to ask more, but I realized I didn't want to get into a silly argument about by categorizing anime based on the target demographic of
I
all
would.
things. At least not
I
that,
would.
because it was already like near the end of my shift, and I just wanted things to be done with. Johnny
I would
Cage has
because
a
I'm
few
petty as
comments.
hell.
Johnny Cage has a few comments. He goes, "Oh, you having a waitress in it? Allow me to tell you every minor detail about it till you get into it." I will give him this. He gets in some details, but not minor details. I think he just told me about like how it started. That's really it. He didn't go into like, and this character did this thing, and this storyline. He didn't. I will give him that credit. Johnny Cage, when I revealed his true answer, he says, "Kill him, burn it with fire. You can't tell HHR isn't breathing anymore." So yeah, now I didn't want to say argument. Of course, if Jack was in my shoes, they'd probably start arguing right then and there, and Jack would not stop until he either gives up or submit to Jack's opinion, which is not even an opinion because what, as we agree, anime is animation produced from Japan. That's literally it. There's nothing
Yep.
more to it than that.
I would. I would like. I would go Renaissance on this man. I would give him a lobotomy just so he can be agreeing with me if I have to.
Now, again, and it gets things a little interesting after that because then I'm trying like, okay, what I'm trying to figure out because in my experience, there's two types of anime fans. One who, not yeah, no, two types. One who keeps up with everything current and has seen a majority of of most popular anime, and two, people like myself and everyone who is involved in my server who just literally stick to either animes that solely appeals to them or try to find the most obscure crap they could find.
Then there's the third type. You forgot the third type.
What's the third type?
A blurred.
A blurred?
Yeah.
What's a
I actually learned this new term,
what's a
so I'm gonna share it with you.
okay? What is it?
So a blurred, for some of you that don't know, is a black nerd. It's
Oh,
very different from a nerd. I mean, you can kind of tell. You can kind of like. Have you ever had any blurred friends that
um, let's
like?
see. All right,
Well, like
all right.
think of your okay. Think of your blurred because I know you have blurred friends. Think of your blurred friends
Okay.
and think of the way how they treat all the things that you geek out on. It's completely different.
Hmm. That. We need Ghetto here on the stat so he can get his opinion. I would like to see him because it's because I think thinking first him and how he acts. I think he would blur for a few things, but there were things that you wouldn't expect.
But basically, it's like having a mixture of the black culture and whatever their current thing,
Oh
their hobby is. So,
shit!
I mean, like, here's a good example. Have you heard of a YouTuber called SSJK? SSJ9K? Yeah,
Never heard of him.
probably so because he's a kind of obscure. But um, what he likes to do is he likes to literally blackify the DBZ characters.
Oh wow, like every other like every almost every other black nerd.
I mean, yeah,
Oh my
but like
god.
it seems like the yeah,
Johnny
I'm sorry. I
Cage.
was reading Johnny Cage. And
Yes. I need to read it
he
real
says,
quick.
and here I was trying to figure it out. A blurred? You mean hentai?
Technically, that's more pixelated.
Yeah, but um, but yeah, I mean, it might be an extreme example that I did, but you kind of get the idea. He blackifies the DBZ characters, makes Goku black Goku, not Goku black. He makes Black Goku with nappy hair.
Oh, can I even say
Dark,
that word? Hmm.
huh?
I was gonna say the other N word, but I don't know if I can say it.
I don't think so.
Not even.
But
Oh wait, no. I know.
especially not on Twitch.
No, I know a loop. I know a loophole. I know a loophole.
All right.
Negro Goku.
Yeah.
There we go. Add the
And
accent. You're good.
yep, you're good. We're Hispanic. Remember, we're Latin people. But
We're land next to the
they,
extreme.
like they literally don't say that word ever again.
But to the
I
extreme,
will
Jack.
end.
To the
We will
extreme.
end this friendship
Do
if you
the
say that
X.
word
Or
again.
the X right in front of you. An X to the extreme.
All right.
Like you're going. Like you're a Power Ranger.
20th breakup of the Hack Jack Show.
Come on, Johnny. You technically count too. Come on, land next to the extreme.
Nope. We're breaking up again.
Oh. Johnny J says, hold your fire. This man is black. Base George 2020.
But yeah, you
Oh.
get the idea.
Yeah,
That's the third type of anime.
Yeah, I seen a short anecdote. I'll go back to my original topic. But a short anecdote. I remember one time on Twitter there was something trending called like anime or redraws or something like that, and I was like, cool. I was curious and I started checking it out. And my impression of that hashtag was I was gonna see people put their own interpretation of an anime character, and I kid you not, guess what it mostly was?
What?
Just a anime character, whether current or popular, just black, and that was 90% of it. Just whatever anime character you're thinking in your head, now just make him black. Give Goku that big fro. Give give Luffy, I don't know, cornrows or some
Hey, we got the
just be
same thought.
stereotypical, generic, and of course darker their skins so dark that they're blacker than most actual black people on this planet. So and I was like, well, okay, well this was it's like that was probably my that was probably me looking at a bunch of blurred art accounts without even realizing it.
Hey, maybe. But
Johnny Cage
I mean,
was a bad accent, the L word.
yep, he said
No,
the
it's
L
bad.
word.
No, it cancels out if you say the extreme. If you have to do the X in the air like you're a Super Sentai character or a Power Rangers character, then it cancels out.
Okay. If you do that, you're fine. All right. The Hack Jack Show is back together again.
It's saved again.
It's back together.
It's like we never left. So back to my original story.
Mm-hmm.
So despite, in my opinion, his asinine viewpoint of what's considered anime, it's a mutual topic. So I decided to just ask more things about it and asking what are some animes he enjoy without a beat, and Johnny Cage, anyone that's listening, this is to give you perspective. Without a beat, his favorite anime he said of all time was Full Metal Alchemist. Probably Brotherhood, because it's always Brotherhood. It's never the original. Which is, it's fair. It's honestly fair, but he liked it
boring.
so. What is that?
It's such a boring answer.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of a boring answer, but he loves it so much that I kid you not, that he showed me one of his tattoos, and it was the Alchemist Circle. So he loves it.
It should have been that.
He loves it that much.
Turned into a dog.
No, come on. That's just a boring meme from that show that people give good praise to. Like, god dang, is one of those things that are like, man, that's a true anime that makes you think. And I gave it an honest shot. I was watching the original show and I was reading the manga, and I just kind of lost interest. Like, a good portion in, kind of honestly. Maybe, and also looking back and during my time period when I was attempting to get more into that show, I think for me, I just there was something about it that I just didn't latch on to, that did not make me want to stick around that long. It could be maybe I was just consuming it too much, like reading both the manga and the anime. But at a certain point, I was more ahead in the manga, so I focused on that. But just something about it just didn't stick with me. But regardless, I wouldn't call it a bad show. I know it deserves the hype and credit that it's given. Johnny K says, "Shame America is such a shit version of Saint Seiya." Well, it can't all be winners. It can't all be winners. But back to the point. Zala's her favorite show, so already that gives me an idea. Just him saying Fullmetal Alchemist, I'm like, okay. Like for me, it already gives an idea of like you're every other anime fan out there. You know, he's seen most of the most popular stuff. He keeps up with usually the most popular anime going on at the time. Heck, he even mentioned how he was excited about like this rumored storyline from My Hero Academia, even though I didn't even mention My Hero Academia.
I heard bad things about the show. At least for my friends, whenever they slightly mention My Hero, because I watched the show and I kind of stopped because I was waiting on the hiatus, but I kind of forgot. Now I don't know where to begin again because I deleted the bookmark. But anyways, um, apparently they were disappointed about some part of the story. I'm like, okay, I guess that means everyone hates it. But now they have another plot point.
It's the same thing with me with my viewpoint with Attack on Titan, where everyone all us was giving it the praise of high heaven. Now all of a sudden people don't want to talk about it anymore.
I tried watching Attack on Titan again. I don't know. I got bored.
And also, I will say this, and I will still say it to this day: if I wanted to be on board with that, needed three things: Eren needed to die, Armin needed to be the main character, and god dang it, there needed to be planes. I don't know why. I just want my planes. I want essentially, you know what? I want every episode to be like King Kong, with them trying to kill those titans with those like with very simple like Leonardo da Vinci type planes. That would have got me fully invested.
This man wants kaiju battles and ace combat all together.
It, am I asking too much? Am I asking too much, audience?
To be fair, I really would like an ace combat anime.
I mean, the game's already anime enough to be fair.
Exactly. we just need that in like anime form. Like just put it in an anime with its own story.
Only problem is we actually have to see the characters. We can't just like hear them on the radio.
All of them always have their jet helmets on.
So you can't
know who's talking.
Johnny K says, I watched one episode of Attack on Titan, that was enough. So alright, so back to our story. So like I'm already so the first time I went, like, okay, he knows most of the popular stuff. I haven't seen even majority of the most popular anime out there because I just have other better things to do. And so I go for a safe or reliable option. So I ask him, it's like, do you like JoJo? And Jack, just guess what he said. Just guess.
No,
he's seen it. But his answer was, I couldn't get into it.
Of course not.
And I'm thinking to myself, all right, well, I got nothing in common with this man.
Man, you can't talk to him. He's too lost.
I have one card, and it was JoJo, and he just looked at it and gave it back to me. And I'm like, okay.
He's lost.
My little sister understands the appeal of JoJo.
My God, did she?
Yeah,
she actually had her sit down and watch it.
I didn't force her. She just chose to one day out of the blue. And last time I spoke to her, she's like near the end of part 2.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that was like out of nowhere, and I'll ask her once, and I'll just see where she is. All I'm excited for is when she gets to part 3, so she can see the stands. That's what I'm gonna be excited for her to see all that nonsense.
Oh yeah, Haman. Yep, out the window. Here comes Stand.
Johnny K just gives me the ellipses. Just quit. Find another job. No, this one gives me dental, so I can't quit.
That's actually that's You can't quit on dental.
They're the ones that actually been helping me recover my leg. So so it has a lot of good perks, you could say. But so yeah, so after that, I kind of just then gave up right then and there. 'Cause I was like, because if he is not getting into JoJo, a lot of the other animes that I would be into, he either would barely know or wouldn't even know what I'm talking about. It's like, and this is why, and this just goes to a point where I find it so hard to talk to anime to people IRL. Is because most of my knowledge just comes from old and obscure stuff from like the past 50 maybe 60 years.
Mm-hmm.
I can't, I never seen Your Lie in April, but I can tell you the heck out of Blackjack.
Just I don't know. Maybe talk to them about
Like about what? Naruto? And how the last time I rewatched this show, I realized I just couldn't. I think I remember.
Yeah, actually, talk to them about that, and then talk to them about me.
Well,
how I gave it the doctorate college try until you literally, oh, not literally, metaphorically, grabbed me by the shoulders and told me, "No, don't do this," because you say to yourself, "Eventually it'll get better," but it never does. You go to Naruto Shippuden, you say the same thing, and it never does, and you wasted your time.
I remember Jack because of that conversation I had with my coworker. Like a memory was triggered in me, where I remember I actually did give the show a chance years ago. And this was when the show was on Netflix, but like very early on in Netflix's life cycle.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided, and I distinctly remember, I knew I was in the middle of the training exams, the first training exams. And so I decided to start from there and to watch it in Japanese as it was intended. And even then, I was like, I can't handle this. I think I remember the moment I stopped. I remember the moment. It was it was the moment where Rock Lee had to protect Sakura in that forest while Naruto and Sasuke were like not out of commission from the fight.
Okay.
For some reason, that moment made me realize, all right, I'm done. I'm not watching anymore. And this is when I was trying to like, you know what? Let me finish it. Let me finish it. Let me see. Maybe I'm missing something good. Just that single episode and the fact that how many times they either flashback to things or allow the moment action would just stop due to narration or characters having to think aloud made me go, all right, no, I'm done. I'm not doing this. I'm not committing. Also, hey, Blue. She says that's one heck of a street title, lads. Oh, you have no idea, but it's actually a lot more innocent than you think. Too bad you weren't there at the beginning for the explanation, so now you'll never know unless you rewatch this episode. And also, our local blurred. Hey, Ghetto.
I taught HAC a new word, guys. And I taught HAC a new word.
And it might actually be more offensive than the N word, depending on who you tell it to.
Apparently, yeah, I guess so. Maybe, I don't know.
Johnny K says, "Nah, bro. Naruto has your kaiju bows and everything. Kaku meets plan, motherfucker." That's also another show I haven't seen, and I have no interest in watching. So, oh man, so to end the story, and I'm not talking much about anime right there and there because it was disappointing because that one thing I'm trying to find a mutual conversation with, there was just nothing. I just couldn't connect, and that is kind of disappointing when it happens when you meet someone that shares your interests, but either your interests or their interests are so misaligned or so too different, even though they're within the same medium or piece of media, that you guys just can't connect, and that's always a shame.
You started something, and it's kind of it saddens me. I don't even know how. Ghetto just pretty much says right here. Yeah, my favorite Latinx channel.
No, correction. Ghetto, this is your favorite Latinx, the Extreme channel, and put your hands in the air like you just don't care. Cross them like an X and yell at your favorite Super Sentai quote, not out loud but in your heart, and boom, it cancels out the Latinx team. There you go, Latinx the extreme. Do it.
And Johnny Cage.
Make that a trend.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. I gotta get back okay with that. I'm gonna make that comic. I'm gonna call it Latinx the extreme.
And
it's
why not just Latin extreme?
No, because if I say Latinx the extreme, number one, there's an actual Marvel character called that, and so two, it get more attention as if we're parodying a Marvel character. And come on, you gotta. It's like perfect. It's like a Tribe Called Quest. You gotta say the full name, all right? It's not Slipback. It's a pimp named Slipback.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Oh, man. That was the highlight of my week. Johnny Cage says, "I'll false flag the hell out of this comic campaign." Johnny Cage will make an alternative account and just say the most unabashed lies about our channel. How, like, I don't know, we hate women. Jack's a drug abuser. I'm convicted in 10 states. There's a whole bunch of lies. Oh, it does remind me of a joke I heard, but I don't know if I can say it. Not because, well, actually, no, it's very on PC, but I don't know if I can pull it off. It's a master comedian's joke. I don't think I can pull it, so I don't even know why I mentioned it. It's a great joke, though. Very good joke. It involves everyone's favorite subject, sex. We just can't get enough of it, especially Blue. She talks about it all the time. I'm kind of worrying about her, unfortunately. But you know what?
All right, we're gonna turn the stream into an intervention.
You know what? But I respect her decisions. She has her own agency, and I gotta respect that. But it is kind of, there's only so many times I can see that same puppy gif over and over. I can't keep up the gaslighting. Sorry, Blue. Oh, she's gonna. Oh no, she's. Oh, well, she's gonna cancel. Oh, look at that.
You made her cry.
No. Every
How
time.
dare you?
Every time a blue teddy bear cries, an angel loses its wings.
It's never. Well, I guess I can't. I guess I can't be surprised.
Well, it's good long
making a girl cry.
God dang it! The fact that it's too close to home. Hey, and it's not that bad in context, but good lord, hope no one tries to make that out of context. Oh man, this is turning into a doozy of an episode. See, this is what happens when you get anime involved. Hey Gemini, you just came at a good time. You want to talk?
Anime is the root of our problem.
You want to talk about anime and how it's the degenerate hobby that it is, and how we can find most of the most benign opinions on the planet. Johnny Cage, just study that female behavior harder, damn you. Oh man. Blue says, it's okay. I made lots of boys cry, so it's only fair. True equality. Oh. Speaking of boys and girls and Latinxes and all that. So, there actually is a film I'm very curious to watch. And it's not in theaters. It's actually, of all places, on Hulu. And I admit it's probably gonna be a very schlocky rom-com. But sometimes you just need some schlock. You get what I mean, Jack? Some schlock.
Yep.
And tell me, I've only thing I know about this because of those invasive YouTube ads. Have ever come across an ad specifically for a film called The Valet?
No, because I have a built-in ad block in my browser.
So do I, but mostly, but hard. It's hard to use that when I mostly use YouTube on my phone. So yeah. Any case, oh, Jelly says anime genres are worse than furries, but even then, I would sooner trust a weeb than a furry or a Smash player. Can I get a hallelujah, Jack?
Hallelujah! I don't have a button for that.
We need. All right, let's raise. We gotta pressure Jack to get the hallelujah button, but we need the black hallelujah, not the white hallelujah. You catch my drift?
I only got this one.
Nah, it's too weebish. I've seen too many like 2000s anime with that sound effect. So it makes you think of a whole bunch of stupid things. Any case. But it's called The Valet, and actually it does have an actor you recognize, Jack. Now I'm actually gonna have to look it up, look his name real quick because he is a Mexican actor.
Derbez?
What was that?
Derbez?
I can't.
Ignacio. I think his first name was Ignacio. Ignacio Derbez?
I think so. I believe so. Let me just double check. He's the one. He's the one that was in that long TV show about that weird family, right?
Ah, from the Familia Peluches, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
then yeah, he's actually one of the
Eugenio Derbez.
freaking Mexican names.
Eugene.
No, Eugenio.
Eugenio.
Why can't he have a name like Johnny? But yeah, so it stars him and some white woman. Nice because it's literally some white woman. And based on the trailer, I think it looks like the most contrived scenario where um where uh the lead female actress, she plays, I think she's the wife of a celebrity, and in one unfortunate incident, she is seen with this random valet driver who the media perceive as like is this her hidden lover or whatever.
Mm.
And so for some reason, the wives, in order to kind of keep her marriage hidden or to kind of step away from that, because I think there's actually some troubles going on with her and her husband's marriage, her publicist decides to have a fake have her have fake a relationship with this valet driver played by Unesio. And from the looks of the trailer, it either is going to be one of two things. Obviously, it's these two people who look like they have nothing to do with each other, and it also just kind of helps. I'm not gonna lie, that you have like the whitest of white women and there's like super Mexican dude together, and you can tell at least the actors portray them like, man, they're just so uncomfortable with each other. Which is granted, she's a high status woman. He's literally like a valet driver. It's just the
I
characters.
think I remember my parents like try to get me to put that movie on. I don't know I think they were watching on Netflix, or maybe they were wanting me to like fix the TV to where it reads all the channels, and it was on Telemundo. But either way, I did see a portion of it. I got bored.
That was only on Hulu, but it was like some sort of like rom-com shenanigans that I might get into. But in looking more into the movie, guess what I learned?
What?
That at first I thought it was just just generic romantic comedy, but turns out that movie is a remake.
Really?
It's a remake of a French film with the same title. And I think the French film's like from 2004 or 2005. And so now I'm like, okay, this has got a little rabbit hole. So now I'm considering watching the French film to see how it compares to the American film. And in the French film, all of it takes place in France. It's essentially a higher status French woman being with a valet driver, but he's just a lower status Frenchman. And then in the American version, they change it to where, it's where it takes place in America, and the valet's Mexican. So I actually am curious to see what was kept, what was completely changed, and what was even omitted, because we're talking about like essentially taking a movie entirely based in that French culture and just trying to put a bunch of Mexicans and Americans in it.
Yep.
So hopefully I get to do that weekend. It tickles the film buff in me who likes to just learn random facts like that. Johnny K says a mistake so nice they made the movie twice. Hey, it may not be a mistake. Granted, I don't have high hopes for the movie, but I'm not gonna unless it's that bad. I'm not gonna feel like I wasted an afternoon watching it. And who knows? And who knows? Maybe the French film is better or worse. With French films, it's hard to tell. So at least, at least that piqued my interest today. Can you tell? Not much happened to me since the last episode. I think the Velocipaster really took away all my creativity. After seeing that masterpiece of a film, why even live?
Yeah. Apparently, my body agreed with that because I think yesterday I just like felt pretty bad.
Did you notice blood in the morning in your pillow, like on your hands, on your face?
No, like I had like a low grade fever,
Oh.
and yeah, it was like when I say low grade, I mean low. Like it was barely gonna count as a fever. It was 99.
It was an LTG fever. Got it.
Yeah, it was at 99 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what's that in Celsius, so I can help anyone else. But yeah, it was pretty much like 1 point away from an actual fever, but it never got to that point. And so I laid down in my bed, did nothing, checked my temperature again, 98. Got up, went to the restroom, came back, checked again, 99. Like I kept fluctuating.
Well,
So I just decided to do nothing.
Well, at least you had that. The last time I got sick, I got an ear infection. An ear infection I still have now.
Dang.
So that's fun hearing a constant slight humming noise coming from one of your ears. At first though, first if I went to a doctor to look at it, I was sincerely worried. I was like, oh no, I got tinnitus. I got tinnitus. Oh no, it happened.
I remember I always
First,
got ear infections a lot.
Fir- first, my one of my managers in the last job, and now me. It was meant to be, but no, it was it's just a bunch of fluid stuck in my ear canal. I gotta just take some regular allergy medicine to get rid of it. And luckily, it hasn't dampened my hearing too bad. But man, it has been very tricky to hear things, even on headphones, because I almost gotta put things at max volume just to have decent sound. It's a good
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, it's a good thing my setup here, like I have it on super low. I could put it so low it actually could actually give me tinnitus if I really tried. Want to do that experiment, Jack? Want to give me tinnitus with just the sound of your voice?
Um,
I promise I won't sue.
that almost sounds insulting. That almost sounds insulting. Almost.
Johnny says, my cousin had a beetle eating his flesh from inside his ear one. Fun stuff. Never heard a motherfucker scream that loud. Oh, he should have seen me. Oh, he should have heard me when I sprained my knee. I thought that was loud. At least it was at least he was dealing with a bug. You killed a bug. It's not a problem. I'm still dealing with my problem. And also I did see your comment, Gemini. He says, "Me teach you to a Smash player I know. He's an addict. Aren't they all? Why can't they just Why can't they play for fun? Why is it always for glory? And for whose glory?"
That's why whenever Gemini ever says anything about furries, I have to disagree because the true degenerates are the Smash tourney players.
Although I do find it funny that Sar's Slash Ultimate, I am content with not completing the roster.
My God, I hate that story mode. I haven't completed that story mode. It's still taking forever.
I forgot. I mean, if you want to call that, there's no subspace emissary. At least that had a narrative of sorts. But that thing,
Not just that, it just like
it, it,
sub subspace was linear.
yeah, and also and nice cutscenes too. I still think that cutscene with Meta Knight and Marth, it was like one of the coolest things I've ever saw. And I think it still was cool. but as far as that adventure mode in Smash Ultimate, it's just repetitive. That's really what it is. Repetitive and so much management of your spirits, which
Yeah,
which I hate
I
that.
got all the characters on the roster when it came to the story mode, but after that, I didn't do anything else.
Yeah, no. For me, when I'm content with my current roster of characters, it just means that I didn't get all the DLC. Cause good lord, I will not forgive myself if Minecraft, what was his name again?
Steve.
If Minecraft Steve is gonna be in my copy of Smash Brothers, I can't live with myself if that happens. I will only
See,
do that. The only time, I'll only contend to do that if my little brother wants me to. And good thing he's not really into Smash.
you see, when it comes, for me, the only reason it bothers me that how yours is incomplete is that you started it. I know you love Terry, which I can't blame you for that. For me, I haven't bought any of the DLC because I know how I am. If I
Because you're a
buy one DLC, I need to have them all to complete the collection. I need it.
he needs it. The streets are calling for him, calling to him to have all the DLC, not just the characters he really likes. No, you can't have that. Blue says, "I'm pretty sure I'm officially a furry artist thanks to Dr. Crow, but he pays me, so I forgive him."
You're not a furry artist
You're an-
until one a furry person commissions you for for Rule 34
it
for any porn.
and also technically it's anthropomorphic and it's cartoonish. Like it's like calling the Looney Tunes animator furries. You know,
It
it's
is.
not.
They are furry.
I mean,
All of them are furries now.
I don't know. No, no, I'm not comfortable with the idea of calling one of America's greatest animator furries.
Anyone that draws a bunny, automatically a furry. That child, she drew a bunny, furry. She may not know what it means.
Don't
Oh well.
don't listen to him, Blue. You are not a fur artist. You just draw anthropomorphic cartoon characters. Now, if you put
No,
them in very peculiar situations, then I have every right to call you a furry artist.
See, this is why I said you're not a furry artist until someone commissions you to draw furry porn and you do draw it.
Blue says, "Hold your judgment till you see chapter 69 hack."
Oh wait, hell, no way.
I
No way.
I doubt it. I mean, no, with Dr. Crow's comic strips, I doubt it.
Yeah, exactly. There's no way.
Then again, if he could somehow commission it and not have Pixity find out, and he releases it on a very secure website under a pseudonym, then you could call it a lost chapter in the Smoke and Mirrors webcomic series.
Tell him that he can do it in Lesin Comics. He can do that in Lesin Comics.
Oh, Johnny K says, "I don't want money that bad." Jocko, it's your talent. You don't even have to step in that field. You are good, my friend. You are good.
Damn it! What was that thing again? It was in Tapas. That's what it was.
Ghetto says
Right?
that's the fair of Tampa's. That's where it is. Ghetto says that's the fair of everyone who draws story art. You don't want to do it, but the cash is too good. You gotta get that money. You gotta get that paper, girl. Get that paper.
Wait, what happened to my?
See, this is what happens. You don't have your
no.
paper. You become like Jack,
Oh,
lost,
because
confused,
there it
and
is.
unable to pay his dues. Bars.
Hey, I'm always able to pay my dues. You should see my credit score.
Heard
It's
it's
650.
it's through the. Well, there you go. Confirm. Jack's credit score is 650. Deal with that
No, it's
information you will.
It's
No,
not.
no, it's true. Confirm.
No, it's 100. I'm sorry.
Blue says no. That wasn't. No, Blue says with that tally, you don't have to. You don't have. No, that was meant towards Johnny, because Johnny he does a lot of cheesecake art. So So that cheesecake art covers the fact he doesn't have to do furry art. That was directed towards him, not you, Blue. I'm sorry. It's directed towards him. No, I didn't mean to. No, I'm too powerful. I'm roasting people without even meant to. Lord, stop me now. Ghetto sister, the furry mafia takes care of their own. Ghetto says you draw a sexy animal than your family. You're in a Fast and Furious type family.
No, the Fast and the Furious. There.
Jack, I would laugh if not for the fact that's a real thing.
Oh, damn.
Yes, because there is a animated feature called Tom and Jerry Fast and the Furious.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
So you might as well reverse those drugs.
How can I reverse it? I can't reverse it.
Here, no, I got it. I know how to fix it. Hey Jack, you want to hear a joke?
All right.
Women. Oh come on! It was an easy layup. That was a good joke. I deserve it, but you're just sexist.
You'll get it when you make your pun or your joke properly, not forced.
I wasn't. Okay. All right. I gotta earn it. All right.
Plus, it didn't make me laugh. I mean, it was just like a.
It was a
jab. It was a jab, but it wasn't.
It wasn't. Oh, okay. All right. Look. That was his jab. Next one's gonna be a hook, and then after that, I'm gonna go in with an uppercut. You got it?
Exactly. That's the spirit.
Oh man, where are we going with this episode? We're all over the place.
It's going somewhere, all right.
No, this is our classic. This is our classic formula. Just figuring out. See now, look at Gemini. See now, that's just mean. All right, that's just mean. You're supposed to joke about women's wrongs. Good lord.
Okay. That one deserves it. And
he knows it right then and there.
That one deserves it.
Only sad thing is I have to give that joke credit to Smaxo because that's where I heard it from, and I'm pretty sure he heard it from somewhere else.
I do remember that.
So everyone in the chat, give all your energy to our local Malaysian. Give him all your powers so he can finally afford that new computer. Actually,
maybe this is why we don't have an American audience, or that much of an American audience.
No, we have. There's Blue. There's Ghetto. There's Gemini.
I thought they were all Europeans.
But no.
I thought everyone was European.
Ghetto's down with the dirty South. He's far from a European.
Oh
my gosh. Wait. Wait. Okay. Hey, Ghetto, answer me this. If you were European, what kind of European would you be? Think about it and let us know in the chat. Same thing for Blue and Gemini. If you guys were European, what kind of European would you be? Personally,
I feel like Blue would have been from the UK.
Which part of the UK? Are we talking proper England, going Welsh, Scottish, Irish? We're going for.
That is a good question.
Because for me, I get a vibe, her aura, her essence, her life force.
Let's not start with the aura.
When I go to my crystals and I point it towards over Blue's icon, I get a North London type of posh Queen's English vibe from her.
Okay. So here. I gotta tell you about this with by one of my coworkers. So we were both having an argument, or not argument, but more of a discussion about the Bible, and she firmly believes that crystals, like all these crystal rocks and stuff like that, they have power, like genuine power. Because in the Bible...
Oh boy, here we go.
I think when they were making the covenant, they had these gems on them or these rocks on them.
I have
I spent my whole time
many
explaining.
questions.
I spent my whole time like talking to her, telling her like, okay, but that's not true because it if God said to put it, then you do it. That's it. There is no actual power within these rocks. Like if God told me to get dirt off the ground and put it there, that doesn't mean the dirt has special properties. It's just dirt.
Oh, I could go
That
the whole.
and then she went to the whole thing about how incense was used and like
Oh, I can go into a whole theological discussion on that, but I'm not going
yeah,
to.
that was you just reminded me about that whenever you said like let me
Uh,
talk about my crystals.
at least when I think crystals, at least I think Chaos Emeralds or those crystals from Crash Bandicoot. That's what I think about when I think about power of the crystals or gems. At least those are things that are cool. I could turn to a super hedgehog with them crystals. Let's see. Let's see. Johnny Cage just watch Hack pull. I'm friends with a black person next. Incorrect. I am friends with 2 black people minimum. Minimum. Yellow says if he was European, he would be a grimy English punk. Well, you know what? I could definitely see that. I could
Yeah.
definitely see that. So does that mean you're gonna claim you started punk first, or you're not gonna give credit to the Ramones? That's the real question. Blue Gemini says he will be Turkish. All right, Fez or no Fez? That's your true question. Fez or no Fez? Blue says she'll be a mutt, which family history wise is accurate. But that's every white American in this country. All of them are mutts. They're a mix of everything. Might as well
You're
say
all nuts to us.
it's true. I mean, we I mean we we kind of are too. Let's be fair. We kind of are too.
I'm a purebred Mexican. What are you talking about, you mutt?
So is that why you're speaking the white man's language, Spanish?
Hey, just because I was born here in America doesn't mean that my parents aren't Mexican.
So they're speaking the white man's language.
No, they're actually speaking Spanish.
Exactly. Where does Spanish come from?
Mexican. The true Mexican Spanish.
Oh, he's not gonna capitulate. I can see it. He's not gonna capitulate. Blue says, fine, I'll be a drunken Irish grandma. Now that's Blue right there. That's all right, Blue right there. All right, pitch that to Dr. Crow. I want to see a drunk. What's a animal that can be Irish? Dang it. Brandon doesn't have a lot of wildlife.
Irish squirrel, I guess. I don't know.
Actually, no, that could work. Thanks to Animaniacs, that could work. Blue, pitch a drunk Irish grandmotherly squirrel to Dr. Crow. See if he can fit that into Smoking Mirrors. and get all the credit is to you. You didn't hear it from all of us. We don't even know what we're talking about. All of it's yours. Gemini says West Europe is lame. That's why because Turkey is based. Oh god. Ghetto says only 2 anyone Negroes. Too many. Oh my gosh. Johnny Cage, this is one I would get. He refers to your story about the crystal girl, Jack. He says, "Did this shadow yours back star blades?" That was specifically I would get. And you know what? Probably not, because that would mean she wouldn't know how to read, and clearly she doesn't. She hasn't read the Bible. Oh, let's see. What else? What else? I'm looking. Blue says God can give me fancy dirty stuff if he wants. He's God. That's true.
That is true.
That's true. Hey, it worked with the Mormons. That golden underwear.
First
Oh,
I've ever heard of that, to be honest.
oh, the golden underwear. Oh, you should look it up. It's something. All right, it's something. Let's see. Uh, Johnny Case is getting canceled is a passion. And Blue says working on it. Yes, yes. And it's all is yours. You didn't hear it from us. You did not hear it from us. All yours, girl. Take it. You hear the snap. Do the snap with me, Jack. Uh. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Jazz hand. Oh yeah, the jazz clap.
Yeah, girl. No, Johnny, that's what I would have been. Johnny says that was a very sneaky way of saying woman can't read. Proud of you. Oh,
Perfect.
just that one girl. All the other ones, I'm sure they can read like you or me. I can read just fine. Like right there, the JAC Show is also live on Twitch at twitch.tv/Jack live streams. See, I can read. And
Lies. I had to filter it to him. I had to record it on voice and then give it to him and memorize it like that. He didn't read a goddamn thing.
Oh man, how are you talking to me and talking to my secret microphone? Into my secret earpiece that no one can see. Oh man, what time is it?
It is
Oh good, we still got some time. I am back to work, so I have to keep an eye on the clock. Cause I gotta be responsible and wake up on time, do your dishes, wash your underwear, all that good stuff. Not particularly in that order though.
do the dishes and wash your underwear.
Wash your underwear while doing the dishes. See? Efficiency.
Efficiency is clever laziness. Remember, guys.
Remember, straight from Jack. That's a Jack quote right there. Right there.
I took it from a game.
Well, it's yours now because I don't know what game it is. It's yours now. Take it. Sell it on T-shirt. That's our first merch. Bam. Money well spent. Jedi says the best thing about having a boyfriend is you can talk as much shit as you want about women and you don't have to sleep on the couch. Hey, it's a perk. It's a perk. Blue says I can't read. It's a very sad trying to hire a tutor to teach you. Please say no, don't. They just did my PayPal. Thanks. Oh man. I'm loving it. Jedi says more dish you try it. I don't know. I don't know about that. Let's not get too hasty. It's a very thing where if you do it, there's no stepping away from it. It's a very committed. What's the word I'm looking for? It's a very committed lifestyle choice. Then again, no, I'm not gonna do that one. That one's just too harsh and frankly not that funny. But you know what is funny, Jack?
What?
Uh
I got my finger ready on the cricket noise if it's not funny.
The Three Stooges. They're pretty funny. I like them.
Okay.
I only did that. If you didn't say that, I would have given you that satisfaction. But that's your big mistake. What, you're gonna tell me the Three Stooges aren't funny? You might as well give me your birth certificate. And I'm gonna burn it right there. You're no longer American. No, scratch that. You're no longer a citizen of the world.
I no longer exist if you burn my birth certificate.
That's how it works, right?
I was never born.
Because he didn't like the Three Stooges. Oh. Gemini says not thottery, it's capitalism. Oh my lord. Johnny K says HAC is now set to have his doctorate on male behavior once he's done with the current class. And yes, just the Three Stooges are. You know what?
What?
You want to see a Three Stooges skit? Because we're all being a bunch of knuckleheads right now.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll try to find one that's public domain because they do exist, and by Jove, YouTube can't strike me down, but they will try. They will try.
Speaking of which, while he's looking for that, I've been recently watching a lot more of the Fluffy, or rewatching the Fluffy comedy skits. And I don't know what it is with Fluffy, but whenever even if it's a joke that I know and I know the punchline, I still laugh. I still end up laughing. I need to one day take you to like an actual one of his actual like shows. It was a lot of fun.
That'll be a while, and also it definitely won't be cheap either. It's not like it's gonna
No,
be in a
no, it
comedy
was.
club.
Oh no, it was cheap. Though the one I went to, it didn't cost that much. It was like $50 each ticket, and that was in the front row seats, or more or less front row area. Yeah,
Well then,
like yeah. So it was pretty cheap. So with that, since the price was so cheap, I went ahead and of course I think you saw it already. My brother and I got us the I was there shirt, and I even got a bottle of Tapatio that has Fluffy's face on it.
there's your dad.
Yep,
Oh,
they actually put his face on it
oh wow.
with his
The,
dogs too.
the
It was fun.
circle is
I
the circle is complete.
I haven't even opened it. I'm keeping it as a collection. Sure, the stuff inside's gonna get gross, but I don't care.
You could just empty it, and so you can avoid that problem.
Yeah, but then it's not gonna have any resale value.
Oh goody! I can't buy Euro Tabasco sauce. What? What?
Not Tabasco, it's Tapatio.
One of my Jack in a Box.
Learn the difference. Tapatio.
The only tapa I want to deal is no one, because that sounds dirty.
That does sound dirty.
That's so dirty. Hey
Yeah.
Johnny, you want to tapa your deal?
Oh my.
There you go. You get a George the K.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, 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 and also, hey, and guess what? Oh, there goes up, and there's our first gay joke. There you go.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Actually, wait, no.
No,
Actually, no, yeah. In the show here, that is the first gay joke.
let's see.
Because I know the first gay joke for the year was made by me and my other friend.
I like how you you somehow remember that. It's like, oh yes,
It
I
was
remember
because I think it was
the
Johnny
first.
or Gemini that I'm most likely it was Johnny that yeah, it was Johnny. We're I was playing the forest with Matt, and he he since in the forest you already know that the enemies are like cannibals. And I think I said something along the lines of like they can eat my ass as a threat. And then my friend proceeds to say, "Ah, yes, they would eat your ass with gusto." Of course, he was saying it along the lines of cannibalism. I thought of it as me and Johnny thought of it as the lines of they're gonna do that to my ass.
They're doing what to your ass, sir? They're eating my ass.
So they get out of there.
But it's too.
No, don't finish the. Do not.
All right, I won't
No.
finish. Let's instead actually look for some actual comedy legends, because I found an official public domain piece of Three Stooges material, and it's one I haven't seen, so it'll be new to me. It's called The Brideless Groom. It's public domain, so it should be okay to view on any platform. I'll send you the link, Jack, so that you can put it up on your end as well. Again, it's called The Brideless Groom from 1947. It's was a year. That's all I could say. I don't know what happened in 47. Aside from World War II was already finished, and that's pretty much it.
I am opening
the stream. Pull the string. Pull the
let's see.
string. If you know where that's from, let me know. Let me know in the chat, and I will acknowledge you.
I think it was this button.
Pull the string.
Maybe.
What was that?
No, it's not that button.
It's the other button.
What's it? Okay, hold on.
It's the gay button.
Okay, I pressed too many buttons. I have to restart this. There we go. Okay. For people on Twitch, they literally just saw me going to the streaming soon, and then quickly back to main, and now on there we go, display.
And let me
okay,
just.
I am ready.
All right, let me just full screen my video, and let me get rid of the Discord things. There we go. And you are ready, Jack.
I am ready.
All right. Brad Groom from the Three Stooges. Play in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh! Oh, this one of the. Oh, this is an older one. It has Shemp, not Curly in it. I've never seen the one with Shemps in it, so this should be interesting.
Now, you see, Miss Tinklemeyer, that's the way it should be sung. Shall we try it again?
I'll try anything for you,
I can hear your
Professor.
stuff from mine.
Fine.
Oh, come on.
If you
How
please.
long am I going to have this issue? Oh, I paused the video. Oh my gosh. How? Why? Why does this happen? Whose fault is this? Can I blame Discord? Please, can I blame Discord? Why do you hear what I hear?
I don't know.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna attempt something. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to, I guess lower my mic. I doubt my mic's picking something up, but you know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Not so blue. Yes, there is such a thing as a Shemp. He is not talked about much, but he exists. All right, so I'm gonna lower my mic volume so you can barely hear me, and hopefully no noise coming through on Jackson on his side of the stream. So I'm gonna put myself down. I'm leaving now. You cannot hear me. I'm as soft as a whisper. And now
I don't know why. I pictured you leaving the virtual room.
that is kind of funny. All right, I'm gonna put myself all the way down. Just to make sure. All right, no one heard me talk anything, so it should be good. I'm gonna go back to be mute after we continue on. But first, Blue says, "My bad, hack. I placed a curse on you with some magic dirt I got from God." If that was the case, then that dirt came much earlier than you think. All right, resuming in 3, 2, 1, play.
Doctor. Doctor. Ooh. Hey.
Oh, I can still hear it.
Okay. So it's not my mic. Pause. It's not my mic.
Unless let me go back a little bit. Yeah, it was definitely your mic or something. Because I don't know, maybe I was hearing double, but it's not me.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna try one. Okay, try one last thing. It's very this simple. Let me know if this will work. I'm gonna do this now. I'm going to do this. for the YouTube's perspective, I was mute, so I'm gonna go mute again through via Streamlabs and not on my mixer, and we'll see if anything happens.
And let's see what time at you're in.
I'm on 1 minute 13 seconds, and Johnny K says, "Well, it is fucking one of you."
It was fucking one of you.
All right. Then, when you're ready, Jack.
I am ready again.
All right, playing in 3, 2, 1, play.
It's still.
Oh no, we had 2 problems. Now it's still on your end, and now the audience can't hear. All right, I give up. You know what? I wanted to watch the Three Stooges with you guys, some American classic comedy, but no. Life says no because I can't figure out why Jank's having double audio on his feedback.
It's all like it's obviously going through Discord, so it's something. A silent film.
Oh, if only. If only, but this audience is too lowbrow for a silent film, myself included.
I'm pretty highbrow.
Yeah, as in those eyebrows go way up high when you move them.
Emotional damage.
Yeah,
That hurt.
yeah.
That really hurt.
Oh, I mean, nah, I got nothing. But oh well, we tried, and you know what? We actually, Jack, we need to actually figure out what's going on so that this doesn't become a problem anymore. I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna dedicate this stream.
No,
to troubleshooting.
no, we're not. It's not gonna turn into a troubleshooting stream. But like in the future, we gotta figure out what's going on because it could be my mixer, it could be Streamlabs, it could be Discord, it could be something on your end. It clearly could be many variables and have nothing to pinpoint on it.
It can't be on my end at all because the only thing I have on is the YouTube for literally the Three Stooges, and nothing from this audio is coming through. So like, if I closed everything down, it would still be hearing from yours. It's either the mixer or Discord.
You know what? It could be the mixer, and I don't want to get rid of the mixer. I just have to work with the mixer. Okay.
Or I would try to. We could still watch the Three Stooges, but I gotta make sure I time it perfectly to where I don't hear double.
No, that's stupid.
I did that with the Velocipaster, so I could be able to watch it properly.
No. Let's see. Ghetto says that's not true. He goes, why did you watch Birth of a Nation? Look, this mofo wouldn't watch Indiana Jones, but he would watch Birth of a. Okay. Okay. You know what? Was it for a class? Please tell me what's for a class. Because I refuse to believe that such exists of a person who has no interest in watching one of the most nice fun adventure movies, but rather watch a very infamous movie supporting the Ku Klux Klan. That also coincided to have very innovative filming techniques, and unfortunately is something that has to be acknowledged in film history because it did a lot of good while also promoting a lot of bad. Oh man. You know what's the funny part? You know what was the sequel to that, well, not the sequel, but the director of that movie, which it literally was a movie in support of the Ku Klux Klan. You know what that guy's second movie was called?
What?
Intolerance.
Huh.
You figure that out. Johnny Cage, that's way too much effort to watch Velocipaster. Or just enough. You know, it deserves it. It honestly deserves it. Again, and he also watched, of course, he watched the sequel. Get away. You know what?
Why is Twitter giving me random stuff?
I would take it as a compliment. You always cease to amaze me, Ghetto. You always cease to amaze me.
Okay. Do you ever get random notifications from Twitter to where like they're like, this person retweeted this and it has like it looks like as if they tagged you, but they didn't.
Is it in the notification? Does it have like a little stars in the thing?
Yeah.
It does. It does it from time to time. Ghetto says, "You see what movies I watch? I know you have a whole webpage dedicated to it. I know, but it still baffles me, Ghetto. All right."
He even has like an early 2000s website dedicated to blogging about it.
No, that's Rex. No, he has the early 2000s website that he literally made just to categorize retro video game consoles and nothing else.
Man, those were the days. I kind of miss the old designs where people didn't know any way to like make a website. They just like
Johnny Cage says movie supporting what? I hate it here. I need coffee.
Well, hey,
Well,
you should get some Peruvian coffee.
Please tell me that makes Johnny mad.
No.
Oh. I was hoping that the Peruvians and the Brazilians were natural born enemies, like Scots, like the Scots and the English, or brothers and sisters.
Peruvians.
Goddamn Peruvians! They took Mexico's jobs.
They took our jobs.
No, you have to do the Spanish version. What would that be? Doesn't come off the tongue though.
It doesn't roll off the tongue like they took our job.
Blue says
progressively get worse when you say that.
Blue says you always cease to amaze me. I'm not sure that's how that saying goes. You know what?
You always cease to amaze me. Wait, did you really say that?
Is it you? No, it's okay. I remember. You never cease to amaze me. There you go. That's the quote.
You always cease to amaze me. You know,
yes, Ghetto stops. Ghetto stops everything he does to amaze me. You know what? No, that's what I meant. Ghetto will go out of his way. He would stop mid-coitus just to prove me something. Mid-coitus.
In the middle with the woman. Hold on, I gotta troll this guy on the internet. Let me go on my Twitter.
Ghetto says, I thought it was on purpose. Oh, Johnny Cage says Peruvians are fine. Now, if you want to bring up Argentinos, those boludos can suck it.
Ah, yes, I forgot. Remember, Hack. A true way to make any Latino mad is bring up another Latino.
Exactly. For the Mexicans, it's the El Salvadorians, and apparently for the Brazilians, it's the Argentinians.
I mean, there's also the Honduras. The people from Honduras.
Yeah, but you know what?
I don't know why. Apparently, that's something that they're irked about.
Ghetto says he sure would. He would stop making love just to troll someone on the internet. You know, I could imagine. I could just imagine. You know, okay. You ever seen that meme from American Psycho? And specifically, it's the one where he's like looking straight ahead, focused on something, while he has like a woman's legs are like on his shoulders.
I think so, yeah.
I can just imagine Ghetto with dead face, dead face. He's in the middle of pumping, and he's just so focusing on find a way to troll his next target. It's like he's finding more enjoyment out of figure out the next troll than the actual action he's doing.
Correction. Ghetto would say this. He's doing that. He's like, honey, hang on, I gotta bother my friend with a film hot take.
He goes up to the mic. Birth of a Nation is my favorite film. Johnny K says, I reckon Ghetto could do the girl and Shoryu at the same time.
Don't give him that much power.
No. Ghetto has too much power. Actually, no. Compared to me, everyone has too much power over me. Most because I'm just mostly because I can't stop stupid things from coming out of my mouth. Whether that's improper use of quote, Blue has power over me. Johnny Cage just being Johnny Cage having power over me. Ghetto always with his fresh hot takes. I think you know what? I think you know what? Gemini's fine. He doesn't seem to try to put me down or make me look ridiculous. Mostly because he doesn't need to. There you go, Gemini. There you go, Gemini.
Gemini's your only gem. Oh.
No pun intended. No, better. He's the only diamond in the rough.
Yes. That was the word. I forgot it. I said gem and then I realized it was a pun by accident and I said no pun intended.
Johnny K says there's some huge sub energy you're giving out right now. He can feel it. Yeah. He can feel it from across his computer screen right now.
He's like, hack with the huge sub energy.
I don't even know what that means. And I don't want to know.
Speaking of which.
Yes.
Speaking of which.
Yes.
I found out.
You found out what?
I found out that there is a website.
For?
Let me see it. Damn, I can't. What was it called? I'm looking it up right now. Ah, perfect. For anyone that wants to find out about themselves, there is a website called bdsmtest.org. It will test you to see how kinky you are. I found it. I did the test. I'm pretty milk toast, to be honest. But yeah. But it also tells you like all these other weird kinks that people have.
Well, there you go. And also, Johnny K says, "In 10, you're a fucking puns."
Now here's the thing that surprises me.
What does surprise you about that test? Other than everything,
not the test, but the domain .org.
What?
It's an. Remember,
these
domains are there's .com for like company, .net network, .gov government, .org organization.
There is an organization out there collecting everyone's kinks. For what purpose, we'll never know.
We'll never know what this organization wants with this power.
Ghetto says, all right, give me a sec. I'll post for... God dang it.
Hell yeah. Oh, by the way, the test can actually like ask you from... It gives you 2 different tests depending on how you answer the first question, which was, I think, how serious do you want the test to be? And there's like serious, which would take like almost half an hour, to not so serious, which is like 15 minutes.
Blue says, I don't need a test to tell me that. She's confident in herself because she knows what she wants, and frankly, good. Don't be like Ghetto and start just posting out about some things are meant to be keep within close ones.
Now, like, apparently that's also a good way to like test out if you're a sub or a top.
Johnny Cage says, I'm on my phone. I'll have the results by next stream. Oh, good lord. Next stream, everyone's gonna give their BDSM results. So what did you get? Turns out I'm a top. Turns out I'm a bottom. Turns out I'm really, really into dog food.
Everyone post them on Twitter. Post your and then post post your results on Twitter and then tag us
So-
on the
Well-
official HAC Jack Show.
Well, they're not gonna do anything because I'm on vacation right now from Twitter. If anything,
Okay, fine. And then
tag-
also add Too Lazy to Do Stuff.
no, solely tag at Too Lazy to Do Stuff with one F because you'll actually see it. I am just go ignore all of it.
And I will silently judge.
Lou says, "I like that Johnny's traded like oh." No, it's research. It's research. So he'll know how he's gonna
It's for
draw.
your research.
Exactly.
It's a research project.
He'll know how to make the next girl he draws even better. You know,
So
who knows?
for next
Maybe
stream,
he might give that girl some smaller breasts.
yeah,
It could happen. I don't see it happening, but it could happen. You know?
yeah, and I'm I'm gonna call it next time we're gonna stream. I want everyone to have a five slide PowerPoint about it, and they're gonna present it to the whole class.
And there will be no curve to this grade.
That's what Hack thinks.
That's what's gonna happen. I'm the freaking dean of the Hack Jack University. Thank you very
Well,
much.
remember,
I'm the
this
dean.
is a test about kinks. There's always gonna be curves.
Curb, not curves. Curb.
No, it's called a curve.
no.
not-
It's it's not. Wait, it's not. I thought it was called curb.
no, it's curve.
That was
With a
curb.
V.
That was with a B.
No, it's with a V.
The point is, I am the dean of Hack Jack Show University, and you will submit all your dean. God.
Oh, no, I'm hard of hearing.
And you will submit all your results to Professor Jack by the end of the semester. Johnny says, actually, no, well, first Ghetto says, I'm doing it right now. Yeah, we got an early bird and it works. Johnny K says, no chance in hell. I'm giving anyone no smaller breasts. You watch your mouth. Blue says, I say yes, Professor, but considering the current conversation, I better not. Oh man. Actually, so please don't. So in all seriousness, please, like, if you want to share it for a laugh, fine, but please don't do that. Especially not
if
to
you do
me.
it, I'll share mine.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
I'll share hacks.
What? I'm not. How are you gonna share mine if I'm not gonna do it?
I'll make it up and I'll say you did.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. You're gonna gaslight my sexual preferences. how I know all it's gonna be is just that I am both. Oh my god.
No, I will try to judge to my best ability of what you would say.
Okay. So Jack's going to give what he's pretty gonna do every question. What would a hack think? What would a hack say in this? Oh god. And he's living on a prayer. Johnny K says, but please don't do that, son. Are you in for a ride? God. Well, God. You know, you're so deep into, actually, in a more serious note, Jack, guess what's actually coming up very soon that we actually haven't discussed yet? Guess what's coming up?
What?
Our 3rd year anniversary.
Oh my god! Already?
Yeah, I think.
Jeez.
And let me double check my little calendar here. Yeah. The next week, as of next week, the Hack Jack Show will officially be 3 years old. We're literally a week away from this being a 3-year-old channel, which means, of course, we gotta do a 3rd year celebration, 3rd year anniversary stream.
I'm gonna have to think about what we can do.
Yeah. Now we did. Now let's see if if I remember. I know the last one we did was. I know last one we did. It was like turned into 2 parts where it started as kind of like an open invite discussion, which Joe and I remember him was there. I think only him, so still appreciate it. and then it ended with us beginning our Halo 2 playthrough.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So, which means so now we can do something similar for a third year, or we can do something completely different. We'll have to discuss that we have to discuss that outside of a live stream. But yes, folks, do look forward. Do look forward to actually at least the next Hack Jack Show stream, next Hack Jack Show stream being our third annual episode, celebrating 3 years of the Hack Jack Show. Johnny Case is 3 years. How are you not banned for terms of service violation yet? Well, hey, look, in our third year, that's the first time we got a legitimate copyright strike. So there's that.
Now,
thanks to.
I would like to make a proposition.
Oh wait, hold on. Before you do, Ghetto says he's got his results.
Ooh, exciting!
I will. Oh, so you're saying, Jack?
It's very quick. I kind of like the idea, even though it was a slip of the tongue. I don't know. I kind of like it. Stream. Third year. Stream.
No.
I know you said it as a slip of the tongue, but still. Stream.
The thream.
The thream.
That's just as stupid as Free R, or Fear 3, or Screform, or Scream 4.
You're right.
No, no. I like to think I'm above that.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not even a good pun. It's a very forceful pun. You didn't even lose.
It's not even a pun. It was just your slip of the tongue
No,
sounded.
it's technically a pun because it's a play on words.
I guess so. Yeah, you're right.
Except it's a very forceful one. You didn't even lube it up properly.
Oh my god.
Johnny Case.
Oh my god.
Says, "All right, got my results," and he says the results are too hot for YouTube.
All right, I'm going on Twitter. I'm gonna find out if you did it on Twitter. If you post them on Twitter.
Let's see. Johnny K says, "Oh yeah, I remember that. Hack is pretty good at dying Halo." I'm not. You know what? I'm not even gonna disagree. Johnny K says the thream. That's the shit Dusty Rose would come up with. No, I'm gonna keep it how we usually do it because in tradition of comic books, having the annual stream. So it will be a annual stream, like how there's an annual issue of a comic series. I like to actually keep it that way for consistency's sakes. But we'll surely think of something for what will be our third anniversary stream, and hopefully make it as fun and much more engaging than last year's. Still though, 3 years, so I definitely gotta start looking into all the stuff we did from the past year. Our highs, our lows, at least for this year we didn't have multiple episodes that just turned out to be just horribleness each one in a row.
Hey, that to me
That
added character. It added character.
Yeah, and that character belongs in year 2, not in year 3. Johnny Case's annual. Call it the anal. Make it part 2 of this.
All right.
And I'm actually looking at the time, so Jeff, you actually do got to start closing up shop. So, any announcements you want to make, Jack?
So for tomorrow, for the next week, it's gonna be going back to, since I didn't play Yakuza, I'm gonna be playing Yakuza on Monday, and then Tuesday would be Great Ace Attorney.
Awesome.
And for now, that'll be it. I'm still trying to find an artist to make the certain Twitch commands work properly or nicely.
And as far as on my end, as you saw, the newest Black Friday video is up. But you haven't seen it, I recommend giving it a watch, since Ghetto and I covered a pretty great film, that being Friday. And as far as what I've seen, As far as view count and so forth, it is for our channel a success. So I'm glad we're finding at least an audience interested in. I still can't believe it's so niche. Black comedies from the early 90s to the late 2000s. Such a specific genre and period of time. God, good lord. So thankful for that. And of course, that means I'll be starting on my next video project, which will not be a comic review, though there's definitely some comics lined up that we'll be reviewing. To take a break from that, and I'm in fact going to continue something that has been delayed for far too long. That's right, I will be bringing back Spider Blood, and I want to actually dedicate some time to that. So I'm gonna making an effort to make sure that you not actually get one episode of Spider Blood, but 2 episodes of Spider Bloods. So be looking forward to those next videos as they will come out as the year goes by. So it will be a long task for me, but hey, I think I can do it. Heck, I did it before. So and with my improved editing and audio, well, technically improved audio, I still can't freaking okay. Not gonna think about that. Happy thoughts. But I do expect that in the very near future. And of course, the next stream, not necessarily next week, but the next stream, which could be next week, but not no guarantees, will be celebrating the 3rd year anniversary of the channel. And as for my own live streams, as always, there will be a chill stream on Saturday. Do not believe anything that would come in the way of that, so do expect a chill stream that weekend. So, with all that said, thank you very much for this very enjoyable and very all over the place, but mostly lewd ending to episode 124 of the JAC Show, which, you know what, it matched well with the title of the episode. Might as well.
What? Yep, you're right.
See, it all comes back. It's like poetry. And we'll see you guys next time when our channel officially becomes 3 years old. So until then, thank you very much for watching, and this is Hack and Jack signing out.